Salutations guys, this is Dante with another resource pack roundup. Let's go. And here we are guys, this is the McKnack pack, created by McKnackers and definitely kept alive by T2 Wave and his brother. And this pack is all about clean, all about vibrant, and it does live up to those terms. Now, starting where we normally do with the flowers, you can see that they do look quite vanilla, but they have an extra touch of colour, an extra touch of shade to them. Moving along to the brick ship house, you can see our jungle planks here look a lot more complicated, quite clean, but with a mix of wood shades. I really do like that. The actual bricks of the brick ship house are delightful with a little hint of purple, a little bit of hint of red, and lovely detail work there. Now, heading through the doors, you can see we have a lot of work going on in this room. We have ourselves a custom clock and compass, and the appliances. Dispenser, dropper, hopper, and furnace. And inside that furnace we have a lovely brick UI. Lovely flames and arrows there. We have our cauldron, our jukebox, and our trap chest. Now, having a look at the trap chest and the regular chest, there isn't really too much of a difference that I have noticed. But open it up and we have a lovely plank UI there. And have a look at all the items which are customly touched. Now, as I've said, moving across, you cannot really see a difference with the regular and trap chest. Opening up, same UI. And we have our note block. A really gorgeous ender chest with an eye pattern on top. A couple of anvils. And the regulars. Regular brewing stand UI, but then again, this pack is always in progress. And I do like the pictures. This seems to be somebody in front of the Eiffel Tower. And this seems to be a Link sitting there playing his ocarina with the Navi. Hey, listen! Hey, listen! Which is probably not what you want to be hearing during my review. The bed itself really works together. I love the little differentiation between the pillows there. And the pattern goes straight across. So it's an AAA plus for the bed. Let's head to the penitentiary. So here we have Jeeves. And we have Jeeves. And I will say that the trapdoors really do look like window slits here. This has been a perfect piece of design. Now let's head in to the penitentiary itself. You, sir, are not escaping today. We have ourselves some gorgeous looking creepers. I absolutely love the slightly darker green and all them almost the spirally speckly pattern there. We have what appear to be vanilla skellies there. Zombo is per normal. And the same goes for the witches. I'm not sure, I think there might be a slight touch. I know it's a different colour of slime. That's a very radioactive lime flavour. And finally we have Mr. Spider, Steven Universe, and I love that pattern. So you can see we have a full range, well, we did have a full range of NPCs in here. Are you guys escaping? And the pictures are unique, although I will pick out, is that one, has that guy got a huge purple... Anyway, let's head up and take another look at those pictures. Close the door. You can see a full range here. We have many video game characters. Looks down there like we have our Mega Man, our Bob the Builders. We have up here different characters. I really do love the range of images we have, including the person with their big purple, you know. Looking at the stained glass, the border has been slightly taken away to make everything just fit together really nicely. You can make out the images, and our glowstone up there looks a lot like shining eggs. Not quite sure if that's what they were going for, but very shiny eggs. Oh, and of course for our torch fans, boom chicka wah wah. Let's head on down to the animals. Okay guys, we have our mushrooms here, looking quite vanilla, dead in the eye. So we'll move along. We have the same for our moo cows, but sheep seem to get the attention in every pack. Those sheep faces are slightly scaring me. Almost as if they've got vampire teeth and big pink lips. We have our vanilla pigs and our chickens. Love the haystacks there. And we have a vanilla golem. But the pumpkin patch is an absolute delight. Look at the speckling work on those pumpkins, and they all have those big wide open mouths like a Wallace and a Gromit. Lovely cheese Gromit. The melons do not have faces, but are really, really vibrant and light, and I really do love the way the water ripples there. Having a look at the jack-o'-lantern, it does look like it's packed full of cheese. Maybe that could have a more yellowy colour behind there, but I do love the pumpkins in general. We've got our animals here, who I think are vanilla. I can't see any touch work on there, but I'm pretty sure T2 Wave will leave a comment correcting me. We have our big booger blot there, lovely slippery slime sludge, up and down, same for the regular piston, and we have an exclamation mark on our TNT telling me not to pull the lever, must not pull the lever, and we have our redstone lamp, which is very different to our glowstone block. Okay. Now, before I actually head down to the Cave of Wonders, do note that, again, the glass edge has been taken away, which does leave a slightly odd look from a distance. Maybe a slight faded edge might work better. But let's head on down to the Cave of Wonders. And here we are. Vibrant is the watchword. This is light, bright and alive. And I really love the glow on the light, bright orange of the magma. And we do have a rippling water pattern. I always love a good water animation there. And things may not be 100% cohesive. The big X there saying bedrock, do not dig through me. But all of the walls and all of the clays really do work together. Now, we'll say I love the blocks here, but I will say that emerald, which is exactly the same as the other, all of the others minus the redstone, is just sideways. Come on, dude. That is just sideways. You're not disguising anything, dude. But I would say these bricks really do work together because they're all in a similar style. So let's head through to the trees. Okay, now I will say all of the woods are the same but slightly different flavours, so we'll just scoot through these. So here we have our oak with a lovely richer, slightly pinkish colour there. Love the different shades there. We have the spruce. You can see a slightly more speckly pattern to the leaf, but a much more dark chocolate kind of log. We have our classic tiger or birch tree here with little black lines and lovely white chocolate wood here. Oh, for some reason I was not able to jump. We have our dark oak here with lovely rich dark centre, and again a much darker, slightly reddish wood compared to our spruce. We have our oranges here, our teak. It's looking lovely from the acacia tree. It doesn't have that pinkish touch which vanilla does, but it does work. And talk about your pinks. This, ladies and gentlemen, is a showgirl. This is a pink tree beyond pink. It's our jungle, and I love almost the thick, curved-looking shaded leaves on here compared to some of the other trees. Now we'll head down to the nether, but before we do, cactus and reeds. Sexy. Let's head on down, guys. Here we're in the nether, guys. Now, as you can see all around us, we have this gorgeous netherrack. It's a lovely reddish colour, kind of slightly baked beanie, but a much hotter chilli flavour. And making up for that brighter shade, we also have a very vibrant nether brick with a lot more bricks packed in, just one or two bigger bricks. I like it. Again, it's vibrant, has lots of different shades in there, really works. We have our nether quartz ore, which I will say, yes, you agree with me too, that it does look a bit like a person doing a star jump, but the actual quartz itself is nice. Now, this is a soul sand. I don't know if I can see a soul in the soul sand. It's kind of like one of these ink blots. You see what you want to see. But I'm going to say there's not really any soul in the soul sand. It is just dirt. And finally, we have our Easter surprise, our eggy glowstone, which I do like. It looks like glowing pebbles inside a rock formation. Now, I don't know what's happened here. We have... There we go. We've got our ghast back. Did you kill him? Bad pig man. As you can see, some of our mobs are fairly vanilla here. We have ourselves our regular blazes here in our magma cubes. And again, we have our regular enderman. But then again, this pack is being worked on. I believe I've got one of the most up-to-date packs, which has got 1 or 2 updated mobs. And we've got ourselves some unusual flying friends here. Okay guys, having a look at the nether as it is. Everything is cohesive. The nether quartz ore doesn't stick out too much despite the star jumps that's going on there. And I absolutely love the fortress. Those different shaded bricks really pop. It really does bring that out. Especially with a rich yellowy orangish lava here. I'd have to give this pack an 8 just for the nether alone. Let's head through to the area of judgment. And here we are guys, the area of judgment. And we have our cherryless cakes, which means I lose out on my only type of fruit. But we do have a lovely swirly, almost strawberry layered icing on top. Moving along to the end stronghold, and you can see we have a very clean, very vibrant brick here. I would say that the bars are quite plain, although we do have that lovely yellow lava behind those bars. Now, one of my favourite pieces of this pack are the ender portal sections, which have a little ornate ender eye pattern etched into the sides, to go with a big one plugged in at the top. Now, moving along, we have the actual endstone itself, and I'd have to say it's not a dead giraffe, but it does look like a Yoshi egg. Poor Yoshi having to pop out something that pointy from his buttocks. But it does work, and I could really see this being an awesome end section. Now, this looks a lot like the chiseled brick. This is the obsidian. It is a slightly different to usual obsidian, but I do kind of like it. I love that built-in shading look. Now, moving along to the area of judgment, I will point out that I believe we have an updated horse. Again, the updated horse is always a sign of an excellent pack, because it means someone intends to do the details. So what do I think of this pack? This pack is awesome. It's nothing in particular, it's the stripes on the grass. It's the little jagged lines in the sand. It's just those little details. This pack is perfect for somebody who wants all those little perfections that are made straight. Yep, there are 1 or 2 things that are missed, and maybe there's no difference between the trap chest and the regular chest, but those are things that can be worked on, and I know mobs are being updated soon. So guys, please check out the link in the description, download a copy, take a look for yourself. But this is Dante saying T to the T to the F to the N. Thumbs up. Bye.